Start your computations.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about things I wish I knew before coming to Stellenbosch University, right? So yeah, I actually made a whole list of it. So like yeah. Honestly, but I feel like some of the things that I'm going to be addressing are honestly some of the things that I could have known. I should have done my research, but obviously I didn't. So first I want to talk about the weather. Like, wow, I really feel like I should have known about the weather. Because in February when I came here, it was extremely hot. Like, it was so hot. It's not like the normal hot. Especially if you're a Josie baby, it's not the normal hot. It's the extreme, extra hot. Like it really gets hot. Like I literally cannot explain. But then you literally cannot go outside without sunscreen on, without a bottle of water, because you get dehydrated like really fast. And also to talk about the after like around June, it was extremely cold, very windy. Even now, it's like September, but it's like literally very rainy. And I know in Johannesburg, obviously now it must be kind of hot, but then here, it's not hot. It's not hot. Second thing I want to talk about is a week. I really feel like, honestly, I should have known about a week. I should have done my research about a week. But I didn't. Your girl did not. Did not. All week was something else. It really didn't feel like orientation week. It felt like some type of like campunyana. Like I don't know, but it was really a lot. It was really too much. The socials, so all week it's like 7 days, if I'm not mistaken. And then like we had to like wake up every day, I think at like 8 a.m. we had to be ready. And then the whole week it really felt like it was giving like primary type of vibes, like high school camps. And then we had to go, and guys, we would walk to other races, do all sorts of activities, but it was actually nice. It was actually fun, because what I could get from all week is that as soon as after all week is done, you're quite comfortable in campus, like, and you actually find yourself knowing a whole lot of people, because like socials with different races and stuff, it does really help you. Make friends. And during that whole week, guys, there's no like personal time. 2 minutes they call us. 2 minutes they call us. And it's a must for you to participate in a week, especially if you are in the residence. Unless if you don't want to be for a week, then if you don't want to be part of a week, then I would personally suggest that you don't come to, obviously, just come after a week. Because if you are in the university residence, it's a must. Like, it's really a must. And your socializing battery must be on 100. Because whether you like it or not, you're gonna socialize. And then the second thing I wanted to talk about, I really feel like I should have known this, was the races. I honestly low-key kind of feel like coming to race was kind of like my biggest mistake. I should have opted for like a private accommodation. Here are my reasons why, but then I'm not, obviously, one of my reasons, I feel like, okay, race, it's all races, if you're a first year student, except for one race, which I think is Metanoia. I'm not really sure. I forgot, guys. You don't share you don't share a room with anyone. But then In all races, if you're a first year student, you have to share a room with someone. Like it's compulsory. There is no way you're gonna get a room as a first year, like a single room as a first year student, which is a bit weird, especially if back at home you used to have like your own personal space, you know, and then now sharing, getting along with roommates, roommate drama and stuff. So you have to share a roommate. I'm sorry. You have to share a room. You have to share a room with someone, which is like, you know, it's very complicated. So just pray. You honestly get obviously an amazing roommate. And yeah, and about rest is also, if you are funded by any bursary or NSFAS. Let me just talk about NSFAS because I'm funded by NSFAS. If you're funded by NSFAS, you like allowance. I get like NSFAS gives us like 1,600, obviously to many students, right? But if you stay at res, you don't get that 1,600 rand. If you stay at res, because Stellenbosch residents are catered races, right? So they cook for us and you get 300 rand. Since now they introduced the coinverse thing, it's no longer 300 rand, it's like a 290, if I'm not mistaken. So if you know that you're funded by a bursary and you're staying at a Stellenbosch residence, just know that you're not gonna get your fully monthly, your full month allowance, because yeah, obviously, yeah. And then about staying at res, there's something called COP. So basically, if you stay at res, you have to book your food. Like, you have to book your food, and it has to be, I think, 24 hours before, if I'm not mistaken. Like, you can't just go and like just get your food. You have to book your food. And so basically, you book using your student card, you increase your meal quota on your phone, and then you book obviously on your phone, and then you go get food. But mind you can also, with the same student card, there's something called a COP, which is actually different from the meal quota, right? Meal quota is for booking, but then if you want to buy, so like we have something called the NELC. So if you want to buy the NELC, obviously you have to convert it. Okay, I don't know if I'm using the correct words, or if I can say increase your COP. So your COP enables you to buy at the NELC, which is like a student kind of mall, but then they only sell food, and then obviously some things, you know, yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm just talking about food. It enables you to buy food at the NELC, but not all shops use COP. So yeah. And the thing about bill quota that you have to know is that, guys, yeah, like so you have to use your money wisely. It's like, I think like 15,000, but then things here are expensive. Like things here are literally expensive. That 15,000, like you can feel like a first semester failure. So you just have to max hore you actually that you actually buy food. Oh, okay. Another thing I wanted to emphasize about the residents is that, so in second year you may get a single room. You may get, it's not guaranteed. Obviously, you have to have room points in order for you to get a single room. How do you get room points? So you have to participate in the activities. Like you must participate. You must actually make sure that you actually participate in all activities that actually do happen at RAISE, right? So, for example, you have to make sure that you attend all the meetings, right? And then you also have to make sure that, like, there are so many activities that happen at RAISE, and you have to make sure that you participate. And obviously, finally, you have to pass. In order for you have to pass. In order for me to come back to, okay, as I was saying, that in order for me to come back to RAISE next year, I have to make sure that I pass. So basically, there's something called HEMAS. And yeah, that's how you basically, if you don't meet Hamas, then you don't qualify for race next year. You have to go to a private accommodation, which the disadvantage for going to a private accommodation is that they are kind of far from like campus, but not that far, maybe like 20 minutes away. And not all, obviously, but not all, but most of them, like, yeah. And one of the things that I also wanted to talk about was language. I wanted to, I did expect Afrikaans, and I don't have a problem with Afrikaans, but I didn't expect hore like ho ska ba le Basotho, Sepedinyana. Yo, like I know who Western Cape, okay, my pronunciation here, Xhosa. Yeah, but like the majority of the people here, like the language, their common language is like Xhosa, and I was like really shocked. I think maybe one of the things that made me shocked about that was go Gauteng, it's versatile, it's different languages, different languages and stuff. And like here, it's like English, Afrikaans, and Xhosa, obviously. And then, I'm sorry guys if I'm pronouncing the name incorrect, but I don't really have a problem with that. But then I was kind of shocked about it. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about first semester and second semester. First semester was like kind of chilled, but like it was giving, but it was kind of chilled. But I was very serious. Like, you were very, first years, you were very. And then now, second semester, it's your like in so can you watch it like yay, but I feel like I'm more relaxed and chill, which doesn't make sense because I was supposed to be like relaxed and chill first semester and not now. But then anyways, you're gonna make sure that you fight. There's honestly a lot of things that I obviously want to talk about, but then as much as I want to do that, I don't really want to make this video like so long. So I'm gonna do a part 2 of the things that I wish I knew. And yeah, if you guys want to know something in particular, then you guys can slide in my DMs, obviously. No, not my DMs actually, just on the comment section. And yeah guys, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like. I love you, I love you guys. That's what I got. And yeah.